Seas of water, seas of time. Both isolate Ardania, a realm steeped in humanity's myth and lore. Within the folds of Ardania's landscape dwell creatures of fantasy and of nightmare. Facing these challenges are epic heroes, some motivated by treasure and greed. Other heroes are inspired by honor and righteous ideals. And some by a genuine fear of evil's defiling touch. To overcome these dire perils, Ardania's heroes require but one thing: an inspired leader to defy the darkness. Accept Ardania's crown and forge new legends for this ancient land.
Hello everyone, Stars RJ here. It's time to tip the scales for a game called Majesty. I saw this like a few days, like I think last week or even a few days before that as well, but my friend John Megacycle was playing this game, and I saw his Let's Play of it, and I was like, wow, this is actually a pretty good game, from the looks of things. And I saw it for like $3 on Steam. I think it was on sale for like 75% off. And I was like, alright, I'll take a look at it. It's actually pretty good. And yeah, I've already learned quite a few things about how the game works, and I'll try to explain it. It's an RTS, set in medieval times, as you probably saw from the introductory video. And essentially you're the monarch of a kingdom, and you got to fight off monsters. And essentially building a base, you got to recruit heroes. But here's the thing: you don't actually control the heroes. You can tell them where to go by giving them money, but you don't actually. Start. Anyway, I'm just trying to think. I'm gonna do like a custom game just to show off how the game actually works, rather than explain how everything goes, because I think it'd be great if it was just like that. So let's see. Let's see. I want to try something easy, just so I can. I just want to try a small, yeah, we're not gonna have any special. I don't think we'll have any special events, I guess. No. Yeah, let's not have any special events. Let's try and make it simple. Now let's go with an island, I suppose. Starting gold. Yeah, sounds about right. Have the maximum number of gold. Difficulty advanced. I'm starting on a new settlement expert because, well, I think it's a good idea to start with just your palace. Anyway, so how it works is you build construct stuff, like you build that.
Hi ho.
And got a guy saying hi ho. I usually, when I start these games, I usually start by putting like 2 marketplaces down and a blacksmith. So these are important structures you need to recruit your heroes. And then putting down a warriors guild out the front of your palace. So what happens now is like peasants come out and they start building everything rather slowly. Yeah, and occasionally you get money from and then
Majesty, our new building is complete.
You can research stuff and yeah, things like that will happen. You can research stuff gets researched. You get money periodically. Sometimes money gets put in the marketplace, and then a guy comes out of here and collects taxes.
Robin, your marketplace now serves you better.
So yeah, what I normally do is I build 2 marketplaces at the start of every match.
Majesty, our new building is complete.
Because 2 marketplaces gets you a lot of early game money.
Your marketplace now serves you better. Your Highness, if our kingdom is to prosper, it needs more heroes.
Yeah, and we don't actually have any heroes to work with.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Your Majesty,
So yeah,
our new building
the important part is you need a blacksmith to research weapons and armor. And there's a tax collector guy. I'm gonna see his minimum return down to 100.
Your marketplace now serves you better.
Yeah, so with things like marketplaces.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Yeah, with things like the blacksmith and marketplace, when you research everything you can upgrade them. So what I'm doing here is I'm upgrading those structures early on in the game. I'm also building these structures called guardhouses. They're very important if you want to, defend your kingdom.
Majesty, the local
For
blacksmith
certain
offers new
reasons.
services. Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Now, I'm actually rather concerned the fact that my Warriors Guild is still under construction and there's
Your
no...
Highness,
And
if our kingdom is to prosper, it
2
needs
days have
more
passed and haven't
heroes.
recruited a single hero yet. That's an issue. See, and already we've got bad guys coming in and nothing actually is out to defend them.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Seriously, we have there's actually no defense going on. Warriors Guilds take quite a lot of time to build. I might have overexpanded a bit too much in my explanations of things. But yeah. I'll explain how to
Your
recruit.
Majesty,
Here we
our
go.
new building is complete.
So what you do is you recruit heroes and stuff like the Warriors Guild or the Ranger Camp. And then they come out of the building. For example here. You can't control this guy. He just wanders off and does his own thing. Same with that Ranger. He does his own thing.
Sovereign, a
Heroes, however, will gain levels. Heroes will gain levels
A building has been
as they
upgraded.
fight. They don't gain levels from kills. They gain levels as they fight.
Majesty.
So that's something to consider when it comes to heroes and stuff. Is you can have like certain heroes gain experience points from doing things related to their character. So Rangers will
Your
gain
marketplace now serves you better.
Rangers will gain experience points for wandering around the map. And yeah. Warriors will gain experience points for attacking enemies.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Yeah, so guard towers, guard houses are like guard towers in any RTS game. Put them down, use them to defend areas that might be vulnerable.
Your Highness, we've improved.
Okay, another mechanic of the
Your
game.
Highness, we've improved.
Good
the
timing here,
guardhouse.
game. Another mechanic. When you train enough heroes, the thing called sewer entrances will start appearing on the map.
Sovereign,
Majesty.
a building has been upgraded.
Yes, things called sewer entrances will start appearing on the map. Those are like monster spawners. What am I actually trying to do here? I'm trying to find a spot to build this place called a trading post.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Because trading posts are another great way to make a lot of money to make loads of money. Because marketplaces can't be built too close to
Your
each other,
Majesty,
and
our
trading
new
posts
building
can't be
is
built too close to each other. The thing about trading posts, though, is you find a good spot to put them. If you find a good spot to put a trading post down,
Gold, Your Majesty.
Sovereign, a building.
and they
has
deploy
been
caravans,
upgraded.
which essentially bring money to your palace. Well, essentially bring money to the marketplace, and then you can use that money to... Yeah, they can use that money to improve your kingdom. What I've just done there is build a rogues guild.
Palace
Oh, here we go. It's been upgraded. New construction options are now available. Including... Well, actually... First of all, I need to upgrade that. But new construction options are now available. Including... One of my favourite things in this game is, temples. So I can build things like the Temple of Crypta and the Temple of Fervus. I'm going through this quickly because, yeah, this is how it all works. So you got some cowardly rogue not killing skeletons. Got a guardhouse. I can upgrade that to veteran guards. Oh, this needs arrows. This guardhouse needs to be turned into a guard tower. Okay, we've got skeleton hordes still wandering about.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Now, this is a creature den. As you might guess, they spawn monsters. So what you can do, you get rid of them, put down a bounty flag, double click on a structure, you get a bounty flag,
Majesty,
and then you can set a reward.
Blacksmith offers new services.
I usually set the rewards for these things to 400. Because, people just don't really want to bother with anything, unless it's a really high reward. Down here is the Temple of Fervus. When it comes to building stuff, you can only build, like, there are two different types of gods you can worship. Chaos and Order. And you get their worship, you get their favour and all that by the, through the use of building their temples. So if you build a Temple to Crypta, you are locked out from the Order side, because these are the sides of Chaos. So each Chaos and Order have two different ways of doing things. Like the Order side has healers and paladins and really high strength heroes. Stuff like the Chaos side, you've got the really powerful spellcasters like called cultists and priestesses. And priestesses are quite useful because they can summon up skeletons who wander around, gain experience points for the priestess herself. But also the priestess can attack as well. But the thing is, these priestesses can make excellent they can clear up maps if you just let them do their thing. I mean, rogues will go around collecting treasure and stuff, but priestesses will clear up maps for you. Well, warriors wander. Yeah, and you have cultists. I like cultists for the fact that they throw knives everywhere, and they can charm animals at higher levels. And what I mean they charm animals, like lots of animals will periodically appear around this temple, and these cultists will go in and charm them, who will then wander around and kill everyone.
Your Highness, the dwarves are offering to move into our domain.
Ah, cool. Yeah, and also at higher levels, these guys turn to bears. Yes, they turn to friggin' bears, which also throw knives. Yeah, knife-throwing bears. Alright, another mechanic of the game, I just want to bring it up. Settlements. Because this is a fantasy world, so you have all sorts of different races going on. You have elves, dwarves, gnomes. Yeah, and that's about it really. Elves, dwarves, and gnomes. So the thing is, though, is that elves, dwarves, and gnomes do not like each other very much. So you could build, like, at the start of the game, you could build a thing called a gnome hovel, but that's terrible. That is just, honestly, that is terrible. Because gnomes are really, really great builders. You can build it, they're really cheap to build. And they go around repairing stuff really, really quickly and things, but this game is not about building the most epic base you can. I mean, it could be, but it's about recruiting and maintaining heroes. So I kind of think that goes a bit counterproductive to what I'm working with. If you build a gnome hovel, you won't have anyone else appearing in your base. No one else will appear. You can't have elves or dwarves. And dwarves are the best faction to have ever, because they got this wonderful structure here. They got this wonderful structure here called the Ballista Tower. Guardhouses guardhouses there are guard towers. Ballista towers are guard towers, but they don't scale up in cost. They'll always cost 950 gold to build. Always cost 950.
Your Highness, the palace renovations are finished.
Yeah, there you go. You drank a healing potion. Good. But you... That didn't help very much, did it? Yeah, I'm just casting spells and stuff and things. But yeah. I like ballista towers because they are base defenses that don't scale up in costs. And they're actually pretty damn good base defenses to work with. So, most of the time when you're playing these games, you'd want to work with dwarves because, for the simple fact that dwarves provide you with the best damn base defense in the entire game. So you could place down ballista towers in front of sewers instead of in front of sewer entrances.
Our new building is complete.
And then you don't have to worry about wandering monsters coming in and smashing up your kingdom. That's where I research teleportation amulets. Yeah. Marketplaces are great ways to make money, but so are trading posts. You kind of want to have a mixture of the two when you're in any kingdom.
Your Majesty, our new
We have a
building
little
is
statue
complete.
here. Statues are also pretty neat to have.
Behold your Majesty.
Also, do not neglect building guardhouses. I might say ballista towers are great, but do not neglect guardhouses, because tax collectors have to go all the way to the palace to drop off their gold, unless there's a guardhouse. Guardhouses are like, if these guys are the harvesters,
Your Majesty,
tax collectors
our
are
new
like the refinery, or the resource stockpile. Or if these guys are villagers, this is the drop off. This is the storage pit. That's the town center. That's the storage pit. Let's go with Age of Empires terms, not harvesters and all that. Let's go with a good thing I'm familiar with as well, which is Age of Empires.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
So yeah,
Behold your Majesty.
once you got your settlement rather established a little bit, you build 2 markets, and then you build 2 then you build 2 trading posts, 1 for each market or 2 for 1 market, depends on where you want to place them. Technically, they could place a 3rd trading post here to really increase revenue. But yeah, I like this game. I don't think I'm explaining it right. I don't think I'm playing it right, but I just think it's a nice game to. I can spend hours on this, just trying to do some campaign levels and stuff. So what I've done here is I set some more bounties on the instructors. If I need to actually have more exploration done, I can double click on the ground. Oh, someone died. Who died? This is why I have the mausoleum constructed. Because if someone dies, they're pretty much gone. However,
Your Majesty,
if there's a mausoleum, they can be interred there, and for a price, you can revive them. You can just resurrect them. Yeah. Now, the thing about trading posts also is they can sell healing potions. I don't do that though. Because tax collectors have to wander around and everything. But the thing is, tax collectors get themselves into trouble and they're very, very vulnerable. Like, you know, villagers.
Behold your Majesty.
You don't want your economy being destroyed by... You don't want your economy destroyed by random monsters, so... Having this provide healing potions means tax collectors got to come out there and grab the taxes from it. So that's quite a bit of distance to walk and carry all that money. So I just don't bother having them sell anything. Alright, what else is there? Oh, Magic Bazaar. I'm not too familiar with the northern expansion stuff like the Mausoleum or the Magic Bazaar. This is mostly because I've been playing the campaign, and all the southern campaign levels do not include all this content. Helia. What?
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Wait. Helia. I was thinking though, because that's Temple of Lunord. Oh, that's right. Temple of the Sun, Temple of the... Alright, sorry, for a second there I was thinking, wait, why can't I build that? I thought I was working with Chaos Gods.
Building is complete.
Yeah, it turns out you can actually have the Temple of Helia or Temple of Lunord. Good to know. Yeah, I think the music's changing to be a bit more cheerful to indicate that the
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
yeah, I think the music's changing to be a bit more cheerful to indicate that you've pretty much killed everything, or
Majesty, a local blacksmith offers you services.
stuff is improving, so therefore the game is nearly at an end. Oh, cool thing about the Rangers Guild, if you don't like where it's positioned, for 800 gold, bam, you can move it, and then you can place down. Then you can try and place down something and hope it doesn't get taken. Hope something doesn't take it over. Out of the way, guys. There we go. So I have no idea how this Magic Bazaar really works. Just know you can buy stuff from it. I'm just gonna build it, see what happens.
My service ends.
Oh no, someone died. Screwed new priestesses, it's cheaper than reviving
Our
them.
Magic Bazaar now offers 5 new elixirs, Your Majesty.
So, what was his level when he died? No, you're not gonna.
Your
Maybe?
Majesty, our new building is complete. Our Magic Bazaar now offers 5 new elixirs, Your Majesty.
The reason why I built the mausoleum is because if a hero dies, they get returned there. I think I explained that. But also, yeah, resurrect them. It also prevents you from building a graveyard. Like sewer entrances. If enough peasants die, you get a broken sewer main, which you have to destroy. If enough heroes die, there's a graveyard appears. And you don't want a graveyard appearing, because they'll summon zombies and stuff. I'll put 1,000 gold bounty on that to see who's gonna bite. The Warriors Guild can also train Warriors Discord. I don't really bother with those guys. They're apparently not very good. Like, I've tried it a few times and they're not very good compared to like a warrior. Well, they are better than warriors, but a lot more expensive to recruit. And the bonuses are not that negligible. Okay, so this is 6 at bounties.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
That is loud. See why I don't like Magic Bazaars? They're loud. Well, I might as well upgrade these structures. I'm also going to point out. Ow! Why did I just click on that? Why? Yeah, you can actually get information on the structure.
Our Magic
And
Bazaar
it gives you even a little bit of lore about the. It even gives you a little bit of lore about the facility and why they Yeah, and they also.
Your Majesty.
You get a bit of extra lore on what the structure does and why it exists.
Has been upgraded. Sovereign, a building has
And I mean, there was actually descriptions for pretty much everything: skeletons, peasants,
5 new elixirs, Your
every
Majesty.
level of upgrade for something, and owl
Building
again.
has been upgraded.
I want to click on that structure as minimal as least amount of times as possible. But yeah. Okay, so I could resurrect this dwarf, but the guild is full. If I resurrect someone and the guild is
A
full,
building has been upgraded.
if I resurrect someone and the guild is full, they leave the kingdom. So maybe worth 2,000 gold. I like cultists. Look at that. He's charmed his own wolf.
Wild spirits.
That doesn't sound good. Of course, no wonder. I try and do something to help fight the vampire. But he's got a magic mirror. There we go. Been resurrected. Ah! Yeah, let's go get some potions and stuff. And what else do we have? Okay, the ancient castle's still there. Oops. Got a bounty on that. that. And a long-term bounty. Let's get a long-term bounty on vampires. Ow. Gotta stop clicking on that structure. And I really shouldn't be building those.
Our magic bazaar now offers fine new elixirs, Your Majesty.
Okay. Again, not familiar with the Northern Campaign stuff yet. But I do know what the Royal Gardens do. They put dried herbs, and I'm gonna place it next to the Rogue Guild because it provides herbs. So rogues will go out there, grab poisonous plants, and come back here, and then offer their services in poisoning plants. Okay, and
Our magic bazaar now
this is a
offers
skeleton
fine new
horde.
elixirs, Your
And
Majesty.
then build a temple to Helia.
Hold your majesty.
Helia is like the undead slaying. Helia does the undead slaying, I think. Also, another cool structure, the fairgrounds. Fairgrounds, best way to describe it. In Dungeon Keeper, you have the training room, which can increase your levels, increase your hero's level without them having to fight the enemy without them having to fight the enemy. That's what the fairgrounds are. You host a tournament. Your ears hurt. Yeah, you host a tournament.
Your Majesty, our new building is
And
complete.
stuff and things happen. Yeah, you can train them up without having to get them into combat. That's the best way to describe it. It's a training room. And also you get money from it. That's the other important part.
Majesty.
Like all good things, it gets you
Your
money.
Majesty, our new building is complete. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Sovereign, your
Right,
marketplace
structure.
now
Oh.
serves you better.
Yeah, not familiar with the Northern Expansion stuff, but from what I've seen in John Megacycle's videos, he has built stuff like outposts. This is like building a second town centre in Age of Empires.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
So, another cool thing though is outposts, they provide peasants and tax collectors, so if you need to actually... Yeah, they can actually house heroes. Should also point out what the Rogue Guild can do.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly
The Rogue
empty.
Guild has
Your
a thing called
Majesty,
Extort.
our new building is complete.
If tax collectors are taking too long to get you your money, to get your cash dollars in,
In the name of the
what you can do
Your Majesty,
is you can hire the
shall we host a
Rogue
tournament
Guild to
now?
extort
Your
the...
Majesty, our new building is
You
complete.
can hire the Rogue Guild to extort money from
in
everyone,
the name of the
instead of having the tax collector do it for you. Yeah, instead of having the tax collector gather the resources for you, you can just have... Okay. But yeah. You know, a magic contest. Yeah, I can recruit them, have a magic contest and stuff like that. Outposts also allow you to construct structures.
I serve with pleasure.
Yeah. Put another statue down because why not? Okay. No, we don't have gazebos. No gazebos allowed. Gazebos allow your heroes to rest and meditate. And that's
Your
about it.
Majesty,
And they
our
do it
new
for free.
building is complete.
In this capitalist economy, we are not having... There is no free rest. If you want to rest, it's going to cost you money. You're going to have to return to your guild and drop off your tribute. There is no free lunching.
Hold your majesty.
Anyone who tries is obviously... Yeah. Speaking of free resting and stuff like that, there actually is a structure called an inn. But I think the inn has the same problem as, well, putting potions for sale up in the, trading posts. Because heroes will gather at the inn, they'll spend money, you know, resting at the inn, but the problem is that once they're in there, the tax collectors go out there and grab the money. So again, it's great if you want heroes to not be... If you want to get money from heroes from resting. Problem just is, like, for example here, tax collector.
Tax collector.
Tax collector has to make his way all the way down there. So you know what? I'm gonna build a guardhouse there. Why not put some ballista towers in? Oh, that'll work. About 3 of them. I might spawn of a sewer entrance. I'm sure they're all used to it.
Tax collector.
There we go. More ballista towers. Another mechanic of this game also is...
Your Majesty.
I really should have put a ballista tower by the marketplaces. Because, trolls will occasionally spawn next to marketplaces and start tearing up the place. They'll be next to trading posts. And they're really tough foes to defeat. Hence why guard towers are also important to have. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so what's happening there is people are going to the training grounds and
With pleasure.
getting experience points without me having to do anything about it. Oh, look at that. There we go, that's what I mean. The cultists have turned into bears. So they throw knives, but they're also bears. So they're bear-throwing battle... They're... Actually, that'd be really cool, though. There were knives-throwing bears. I mean... That'd be great, but no, it's... they are battle bears throwing knives at the enemy.
My ambition has paid off.
Which, you know, it's pretty cool.
Your Majesty, a new building is
So
complete.
yeah, in maps like this, your objective is to just, you know, slaughter the monsters and win. And we're just about to win because everyone's moving over there. I should also mention Warriors Guild is a thing called Call to Arms.
Your Majesty,
It teleports all the guild members to it immediately. So if you're encountering problems, so if the enemy's at your doorstep and attacking the palace and Warriors Guild under attack and everyone's too far away, 500 gold. Bam! Everyone teleports right there.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Let's put even more. Let's put a bigger bounty on it. They deserve it.
Beast approaches.
We are victorious.
And there you
Your
go.
Majesty.
And that was a Majesty when I was working with Chaos. I think I'll do another video of this, you know, just to show off the other side, the order side of things. Maybe then afterwards I'll play some campaign levels to, well, see if I can get through the campaign. Might also try out some other things to work with, but we'll see. Anyway, I have been Lord Styles RJ the First, and this has been Majesty. I'll be tipping the scales in the favour of another side another time. Signing off.